Hello all, my name is Tico Bauer, and I'm going to talk about my project that I've been working on this semester. For a quick background, I like hosting Minecraft servers for me and my friends so that they won't have to use paid online services. I have been doing this for almost 10 years now, but one issue still remains. The advantage that paid services have had over me is that they provide a nice interface and allow the server owner to manage their own server. However, for every server that my friends ask me to host, I have to set everything up myself and they can't interact with the server directly. They can ask me to make changes, but I will have to be available to do it. This meant that sometimes my friends would choose a paid service over mine because of the convenience of getting to manage their own server. I understood that convenience is very valuable and wanted to be able to offer the same service. This has been a long time thought of mine to be able to provide my friends with a better and cheaper service than other hosting services. Because of this project, I was able to put forth enough effort to actually start. My goal is to make a service equal to or better than other hosting sites in order to provide my friends with an easy and cheap hosting service. Building this website has involved a lot of new technologies, and it has been quite a journey to learn all of them. What I wanted to do involved a lot of intricate web pages with changing data based on who is signed in and what is happening on the Minecraft server. I knew that this would be difficult to figure out with just HTML and a PHP server, and since I am inexperienced, using PHP could result in serious security issues. I would need something that does a lot of the heavy lifting. A few months ago, I tried to help a friend with his school project where he was using React, and I had taken some interest in it. I work with JavaScript pretty often, so I realized that this could be an easier way to make my website. After a couple of minutes of searching, I found a framework called Next.js. I followed the tutorial on their website, and I was able to get a pretty basic web page running, though all of this ease would soon disappear. I found out that Next.js was in the middle of changing the basis of how their framework operated, and had provided a guide on how to migrate to the new way of doing things. They were moving from the /page routing to the /app routing. This added difficulty because the tutorial I had followed was for the /page version of the framework, and any online help for the /app routing was basically non-existent because this change was only 2 months old. After spending hours reading the new documentation, I was able to move my website to the newest version of Next.js. After this, I was able to start working on the website and adding what features I wanted. For authorization, I decided that creating new accounts on a local database would be annoying and pose a potential security issue, so I decided to use Discord's authentication for third-party applications. I have a Discord bot that is already tied to my Minecraft server hosting service, so that is why I decided to use the Discord authentication, as it would make it easier to integrate the bot with the website. Using Discord, I am able to get a user's username, avatar URL, user ID, and display name. When the user authenticates using Discord, a query is made in the URL bar with the name of code. This code is random and changes every time the user authenticates through the website. Using this code, the website is able to authenticate with Discord and get the information mentioned previously. I take this code and the user's user ID and hash them together to create a cookie on the website so that the user will stay logged in for 2 weeks at a time. To keep track of the user's information, I have a basic MySQL database set up that stores avatar URLs, usernames, display names, and authorized cookies. To access the database from my web server, I had originally tried to use a JavaScript library I had used in another project that I was familiar with. The library is used to connect to a MySQL database in Node.js applications. However, I kept experiencing issues with it. After moving to a library called Prism, I discovered that the issue is not with the database library itself, but rather with where I was trying to make a query. In Next.js, you are not allowed to do certain things within the middleware, and this was causing the issue. As soon as I moved my querying to the dashboard page, it worked flawlessly. Another technology that I'm utilizing are WebSockets. Minecraft servers feature a command line interface that allows the server owner to interact with the Minecraft server as though they were an admin signed in from a client. This is crucial to helping people on the server and resolving conflicts when being signed in is not an option, so this component is critical for the website. I needed a way to stream the text data to the dashboard web page, and my dad suggested that I use a WebSocket. WebSockets are an easy way to create a connection between a web client and a server. This enabled me to stream the console data from the Minecraft server to the web page. With all this combined, I'm able to create a basic version of the website I wanted to make, and I will demonstrate it here. Okay. Hello, this is the demonstration for my server manager website that Hello and welcome. This is the demonstration for my server manager website. So, this is the front homepage. It needs a bit of a touch-up, but proof of concept. Anyway, so here we can click. These don't work. Okay. Here we can click the sign in button, and that will bring us to Discord using Discord's authentication. Click authorize, and then bam, it'll sign me in. It's got my username and it's got my profile picture. and then this dashboard link appears. So we can go to the dashboard. Currently all servers are visible. That will be the case for me since I own all of them. But we will be looking at the Alt3 server today. So to start up a Minecraft server, it is right now I only have it working with a website called Modrent. So we will go there, and then we will use a mod pack, this one, because it works. It's the one I tested it with. It's going to work with other stuff. I just haven't gotten to it yet. So put this mod pack URL in, we can submit it, and then it will set up the server. And come back in a couple minutes when it's done. Okay, so it has been an amount of time, and I'm going to refresh the page. It seems like it has created the Minecraft folder at least. So we're going to go ahead and start up the server. And this is where the WebSocket is used. And you can see here that it's starting up. And in a little bit, it will start generating the world. And I'll be able to type in things to the console here, handled through the same WebSocket. I don't think it'll work yet. I don't think it's working at all, actually. It worked before. That's okay. It's a security issue right now, so I'm not worrying too much about it if it works. Probably better that it doesn't. But this is the WebSocket, so you can see it's streaming data. It's constantly changing, and it looks like it's just finished. Okay, there we go, it is working. So I can say whatever I want, and it'll go through the server. And yes, these buttons just make basic API requests. They go through to the other side of the server, and they interact with the console on the virtual machines that the Minecraft servers are running on. So if you click stop, you can see that it stopped the server. Config, currently not set up. But, so this is the WebSocket, this is where the WebSocket is implemented. And then for the authentication, the Discord authentication, we saw that earlier. There's currently a cookie being stored on here. It's this, and I have it time set to 2 weeks from now. If we remove it and we actually go back to this page, it'll give us an error. Whoopsies. But if we go to /dashboard, it'll just say you need to be signed in. But yeah, so signing in is without authentication. It goes through and it creates the cookie, and it saves everything in a database. And that's how this is supposed to work. Very simple right now, but it'll take a little bit of work, and then it'll be pretty good. I'm quite pleased with it at the moment. Thank you for staying till the end for the demonstration. And that's about it. See ya.